giant helicarrier. That's my car.
Oh, there's no helicarrier.
Why not?
No. If you want, you can certainly use your contacts to transport the device. But there's no actual helicarrier. Like, do you mean you mean an aircraft carrier?
Sure.
Absolutely, I'll allow that with your ex-military contacts.
Sure.
There's now an aircraft carrier parked off the island. Awesome. And you roll on to you will roll on to the docking area. So I'll leave you there. Leaf.
I boarded a ship, got a job on said cargo hauler that was coming to the island. Since I have Class 3, I'm a decent mechanic and welder.
Awesome. Yep. So you wake up in the cargo hold. Your head kind of hurts because that was really loud this time, and you hear the pulling into ship, pulling into port there. Pull up your pack, get off the island. So what you can see is that there are clearly the cargo area on this end of the island and the cruise ships further down, so that the rich people don't have to look at the poor workers.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And so while they are getting off, there are valets waiting for them. There are servants dressed in white suits. You have a person who looks like he may or may not be sober, telling you to, okay, well, you can get off here, you can get off here, hurry up with that cargo, right?
Right.
And then you can get on the island.
Okay.
Sylvia.
I snuck aboard the same ship as him.
Awesome. Okay. Did you, in your human form or in your bat form?
Human form.
Human form? Okay, and you just stay that way all the time?
Yeah.
Okay, so once again, did you wait until nightfall to sneak off the ship?
If the ship wants to stay that long.
Oh yeah, no, it's pulled into port. It's not
Yeah.
going anywhere right now.
Then I
So-
sneak out after dark.
Okay, yeah. So you sneak out after dark. For some reason, you see an aircraft carrier with American military troops on patrol.
Thank you very much.
Fucked up.
But you see 5 hotels on the main island, which are about in the far off distance. There's the volcano. The hotels are all lit up, and you can see a massive nightclub district that is now lighting up the middle of the island like a giant spotlight. So there's technicolored neon signs going off. You can almost hear the thud, 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 thud from the music. Okay, Cindy.
One of my loyal thralls bought me a first-class ticket and has paid for my accommodations at a 3-star hotel.
There's only 5-star.
Well, then I'll take that.
Okay. This is a 5-star island resort only. So you fly in. There is a private airline too, or landing strip. So you land there. You get out. Your bags are taken from you. You're led to a valet. You're driven up the only paved road from this island here. Like, you look around. There's no other paved roads. It's from the docks to the main city area there.
Okay.
It's nice, bright, white, clean. All the people dressed in white, you actually notice they're obviously not from the island, so they are clearly Caucasian. They actually have a symbol of what appears to be, how can I describe it? It looks like 2 bent reeds, so kind of like this.
Okay.
It's gold on their lapels. They wear the little white hats, the black rim on them.
Okay.
If you ask anybody about them, they are from the Van Brandau Travel Corporation.
How do you spell Van Brandau?
Van, V-A-N,
That I got.
and then Bran, B-R-A-N-D-O-W.
Van Brandau, what was that?
Travel Corporation.
Travel Corporation.
Yes, they run one of the hotels here, and they also control the docks.
But mine
Hotels
keeps
and
disconnecting.
docks.
Yes.
Okay, she is waiting for this
my
to all go in the
internet
shitter.
browser must be-
Alright,
But no, it's staying
Kenny,
alive.
how did you arrive?
Yeah, I work as a sailor on the ship.
Which ship? Did you want to work on a cruise ship? Did you want to work on that hauler that brought in?
The cruise ship.
The cruise ship? Okay. So you're dressed up in your white outfit. Occasionally you take it off and you oil yourself off, running off across the decks. All those married women are fanning themselves over at your Ripley hide.
Jacob. So
James.
attractive. He's gonna be nicknamed Jacob from now on.
So eventually, after a nice calm journey, you're brought into port. All the travelers are left off. The captain says, "Well, we're going to have some shore leave here. You know, go have fun, right?" The Van Brandau Corporation has paid for your lodgings at one of the at its hotel, so you have a room there. It's all taken care of. You know, my compliments for such a great journey. Okay, you're not given the valet treatment like Isabella here, but you can go on to one of the buses that they have for the mass transit to get into the city.
Alright, so just a
You.
quick recap for the 6 people that just joined us. We all received an invitation inviting us to an island, which we all gladly ignored, followed by multiple dreams until we finally woke up. So what you guys just finished listening to were everyone's explanations on how you got to the island.
Yes, the island of Ali Kona, or Palm Beach Bay.
Perfect.
So the mage. So
The homeless bum.
the homeless bum. Now we had talked about this before.
And I thought
So,
we came to an agreement on
There
something.
was an agreement. So here's what happens. So you are in quite the ecstasy at the moment. And you believe you're on a train and you hear clickety-clack, 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 clickety-clack. Woo, woo. Pulling into station, Palm Beach Bay. All travelers must leave. And you wake up and you are holding a tiny little train in your hands. And you wake up and you're on this tropical island. Your possessions are with you, and you have this toy train.
My
Your-
possessions.
Your possessions, which is, I imagine, it's a dirty rag.
What kind of ecstasy was I in?
Exactly.
What kind of ecstasy was I in?
Just like the cult of ecstasy.
No, I
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
what kind of ecstasy
You
was I
were in the
partaking?
best ecstasy. You
Because
were
maybe if it was the ecstasy of sex, I just am there with the train.
For some reason, that train has a large hole in it.
Large hole.
It's a toy train.
I'll scrounge up some clothes.
There we go. Okay, and you're led into the island. So, however much time has passed, you can explore the island. I'll just give you a brief overview here. You can take days, you can take hours. One way or the other, you are led to one singular building, just the way that you have traveled through the island. So, in your adventures here, this is the island of Ali Kona. It's a lush island with white sandy beaches, the tall volcano, and thick vegetation. It has its own native population, who appear to be descended from Hawaiian, Filipino, and African roots. I'll just save the rest for that. It is, however, have a large capitalistic economy now. Obviously, the white man has arrived, and he's built in earnest. There are 5 major hotels on the island. Each one 5-star accommodations, best of the best service, best of the best equipment, Michelin star chefs. These are all available for you. That is the hotel district. The right next to it is the nightclub district. This is it's a non-stop party. It's fueled by free drinks, cheap drugs, and imported or domestic beauties. The dancing never lets up. From sunup to sundown, the cocaine-fueled bashes keep pumping as long as the travelers' hearts do. Medical staff are on standby if not. It compromises a collection of bars, clubs, dives, and underground invitational only. The go-to club, which is the largest one, is the boom-boxing, window-shaking Heart of the Jungle. 3 floors of pop synth, grinding flesh, and a constant battle between cleanup crew and spilled liquids. So next to that is the southern end of the island, which is the clear-cut airstrip, the dock, and the paved road, which you've all seen there. So next to the hotels is the beach area. This is filled with tall palm trees, white beaches, and bloated, sunburnt tourists. The beaches are heavily manicured to coax the maximum dollars out of the travelers. With beach bars, party pads, and beachside hotels, it caters to every need. And then there are 2 other islands which are a bit further off. They're kind of like they're in their own little area. There are no roads to them. The first part is one of the, it's next to the beach, closer to the volcano. It's where the most of the native population lives, so the original inhabitants of the island. I'm not sure if you have gone there, if you did, or just seen them. Obviously, they still live in grass huts. It's pretty much Stone Age technology. They live off land in small little farming plots, and a lot of their protein comes from fishing. And then, for you, if you took a helicopter tour, you would have been introduced to the Chiron Corporation Nature Preserve.
Oh Lord.
So this is the northern tip of the island. It's on top of a forested hill. It's almost like, it's super thick vegetation, so you can't actually see inside of it. It's almost like a dome of trees has arisen on that side. The Chiron Corporation is a well-known biopharmaceutical company. They have taken a special interest in this area and have taken out the land to preserve its natural beauty and also the animals on the island. They feel that the natural predations of the Van Brandau Travel Corporation have been destroying the natural beauty, and as such they seek to preserve the last animals that have stayed alive on the island so far. If you like, you can always take a tour. It does require the equivalent of Resource 4 in order to do that. So, yeah. Very, very wealthy, but you'll get to travel inside the jungle. You get to see the animals on a guided tour. It's a very pleasant place for those that love nature. However, to get in, it is guarded. So, by heavily armed Chiron guards.
Okay.
But they're friendly, though.
Just 1 second, then, Mike.